wrestling fans, thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D Rose report. I would suspect all you guys might know and seen maybe what happened at the Survivor Series last night, so I won't go too much into that, but give you some fallout from it. I really thought it was one of the best ones I've seen in quite a while. They did a lot of twists and turns, which I love that kind of stuff. Even had 3 matches that wasn't even being advertised. They had 2 of them before the pre-show, and then they had another one thrown in there, which you could take or leave, I guess. Alright. Oh, by the way, my predictions on the whole card, I missed 2. I must not know my Divas very good. I missed both of the Diva outcomes. So I'll try better. I'll have to look harder and harder into the Diva matches, I guess. Alright, tonight's WWE Raw taking place from the Bankers Life Fieldhouse, Indianapolis, Indiana, with the fallout from the Survivor Series pay-per-view. WWE hasn't confirmed that Sting is going to be appearing tonight, but it is reported on Sunday that Sting's not scheduled for any TV tapings. So leave it at that. Now, he could have did a promo last night, at the pay-per-view that they'll show tonight. Plus, we're going to see a lot of replays from last night. Alright, no matches have been announced for tonight's show, but we know Larry the Cable Guy is going to be there, and the returning Santino Marella to do a promotion Jingle All the Way 2 movie coming out. Also being advertised is Cena, Triple H, and the usual suspects. Alright, focus point. Focus points for tonight is Sting planning to make it the WWE flagship show tonight. What will life be without the Authority? Whew. And Dean Ambrose Wyatt on the road to TLC. And will Big Show explain his actions at the Survivor Series, and will Nikki Bella play nice sister to Brie? Well, anyway, Brie, I think tomorrow is her last day of doing that 30-day servitude thing to her sister. And Big Show, I would suspect, will tell you Triple H had a noose around his neck and was pulling this way. And he had to do what he had to do last night. Let it go. As worth noting, WWE did not announce attendance for the Survivor Series Scott Strait Center of St. Louis, because I've noted over the weekend that the event was not sold out, and fans in attendance said that several sections were tarped off, which they do that in just about every show unless it's WrestleMania. That's usually sold out. And Wrestling DVD News reports that WWE will release Monday Night Wars Volume 1. It's called Shots Fired on DVD and Blu-ray in 2015. This is scheduled to be the 3 DVD disc set and 2 on Blu-ray, and is from the Monday Night Wars series that's been aired on the WWE Network. So I thought I already had Monday Night Wars. I bought a long time ago, but apparently I didn't. Must have been a fake one. Last month's issue of Muscle and Fitness magazine featured an article on the Performance Center, and the new issue features Triple H and Stephanie on the cover, and it's on newsstands today. I think it's the same magazine, just by either cover, and I already looked at Stephanie's. Don't know what Triple H's look like. Looks just wonderful. And regarding Sting's debut at the Survivor Series, earlier in the weekend, plans were still to have an unveiling type promo for him. But obviously they decided to go with a much bigger angle, and there were some other changes that was released in the script as Sting debuted was still kind of scheduled to happen before or after the Diva Elimination match, which was a lot earlier in the card. And this wasn't confirmed, but it's possible WWE officials put Sting unveiling into the script, and few people knew about the actual main event angle that was going to happen, which is good. Let them be surprised too. WWE brought Sting in right now to give WWE 2K15 promotional boost. Plus, it's also going to be it's a part of the big Survivor Series strategy. WWE wanted to use the free pay-per-view to drill home that anything can happen on the network. Anybody can show up at any time, any place. Officials really wanted to push the network last night, which is why they announced the Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt TLC. And that's why they announced also a live Steve Austin podcast with Vince McMahon. That should probably be a good one. I'd just like to see how many drop off after the free month of November. and how many stay on. I'm kind of interested in that. Just nosy, I guess, huh? And as noted, WWE has been advertising the Survivor Series Fallout show, on after, the show went off, or after the pay-per-view went off, and they were going to have exclusive comments from Vince McMahon, but it didn't air. I was watching, and as soon as the show went off, well, the replay started up. And at one point, they were going to air it after Survivor Series, but the replay didn't happen either. And the comments with Vince McMahon that was recorded earlier in the night, so now they got footage that they just chose not to air. Dolph Ziggler tweeted the following about Team Cena's win at Survivor Series. Big shout out to Team Cena. We're all in it together at the Survivor Series. I'm glad I could have helped. It says, I guess I won't be looking for a job at Chipotle's. Not yet, anyway. I tell you what, that guy couldn't have got any bigger push at all from WWE as what happened last night. Boy, he ran rampant over everybody and takes a lot of hard shots, a lot of hard bumps and stuff. I hope he stays healthy. WWE website's got a new poll up asking fans what was the wildest Survivor Series moment. With about 20,000 votes, Sting's debut and the death drop on Triple H is leading with 57%. And all I say is, duh. Speaking of Sting, he was trending on Twitter last night and other websites after debuting. And noted Steve Austin's live podcast with special guest Vince McMahon will debut on the WWE Network next Monday night after Raw goes off the air. WWE notes that the podcast will air live from backstage at the BOK Center, Tulsa, Oklahoma, night of that night's Raw. Roddy Piper noted on Twitter he would like to team with Sting to face Hogan and a partner of his choice. Piper said that he could be ready in about 7 weeks. I could probably be ready in 7 weeks. Piper also has been talking about wrestling one more match in 2015 with his son, Colt Toombs. He's been doing a lot of MMA lately and working the indie show right now. Colt Toombs, remember that. After Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose at last night's Survivor Series pay-per-view ended in a disqualification, WWE announced that the two will face off TLC pay-per-view, and it takes place December 14th, Quicken Loan Center, Cleveland, Ohio. New WWE Tag Team Champions The Miz and Damian Sandow appeared with Brian Saxton after the Survivor Series last night. Miz took full credit for the win, and all what he was doing on the ropes was reaching out for a tag, and the poor guy, other guy, his protege, his shadow, whatever, won. Saxton also spoke with Dean Ambrose after the beatdown of Bray Wyatt. Ambrose said he knew that the match would end up ugly and wins and losses come and go. He said that it's all about respect and this is far from over. WWE Network's added a tribute to the Troops section, and as of so far, no content's been on it. I haven't checked this morning yet, but should be updated soon. But let me know what you thought of Survivor Series. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't a good one, but let me know. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.